Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Barrie and today you join me at the Daytona Group, but specifically at Pagani South Africa, because I really can't believe I'm about to say this, but right here next to me is the Pagani Huayra Roadster BC. Let's have a look. I mean, how amazing is this car? One of only 40 in the world, has a price tag well north of of 50 million rand. I think it's about 80 million rand. And we just absolutely look at this thing. It's just so phenomenal. Every single angle about it, it's just, you know, usually they say pictures don't do a machine justice, specifically a car. Well, this one it's the definition of understated of a picture, because I really just can't believe that I'm actually in the presence of a Pagani Huayra Roadster BC. So actually this car has a bit of a story behind it. It wasn't supposed to come to South Africa here, because this of course is the official Pagani dealer of South Africa. It was actually supposed to be at the Geneva Motor Show, but of course, as I'm sure you're well aware, the Geneva Motor Show was cancelled. So it took a little detour. Instead of going to Switzerland, it came right here to Melrose Arch in South Africa. And there's just so much to talk about on this car. And you may be forgiven to thinking this is just a slightly, you know, performance version of the Huayra Roadster, but that is far from the truth, because every single part of this car is revamped. It's not just the Huayra Roadster with the wing on the back. Almost all the body panels are actually different, you know, from the standard Roadster. And I mean, just look at all this, all the carbon fiber flicks, the active aero, which, you know, works together with the rear of the car to help provide the most downforce that you need. The wing mirrors, which are actually ring mirrors, they are situated on the wings of the car, inspired by a woman's eye. Then you have the tricolore over here, all these little details, you know, that are just so phenomenal. And then, I mean, the rear of the car is probably where the money's at, because this rear wing is completely redesigned for the car. I mean, and over here, you might wonder, what are these things for? They are basically there to help provide a clean layer of air. You can see over there on the roof as well. We've got those two flicks over there. And all of this helps to basically cut, I really don't know what to say, helps to cut right through the air. And over here you have the traditional Pagani quad tailpipes, titanium pipes, and you can see it right through there, and everything, this aluminium which is all milled so exquisitely, it's so difficult to describe. But in addition to those over here, you've got these extra, well, one on each side, to provide even more sound. And those are effectively straight pipes, which helps to create even more sound from this absolutely phenomenal machine. And of course, it is the Roadster, meaning you can take the roof off. But I think we need to hop inside, because in my hand, I am very pleased to announce I have got, let's see, the key to the Huayra Roadster BC. So let's have a look inside this magnificent car. And I mean, if you thought the exterior was amazing, the interior is just even more so. Let's just hop in. It's just exquisite leather. It's just, everything is, it's so exquisitely made. The rev dials are made from a Swiss watchmaker. I mean, if that doesn't make it even more special, nothing will. You've got your Alcantara here, the embroidered Roadster BC, and these seats, they hug you so nicely. And you might be wondering, why is there a wooden, you know, gear knob here? That was Horatio Gani's inspiration from the Porsche 917 race car from a couple of years ago. And in case you haven't seen the key, it's literally a mini model of the car. I mean, it's situated, you can just put it down there, because unlike previous Huayras, this one is keyless, so you don't have to actually put it in. You just press the stop button, and oh boy, I'm so tempted to start it, but this thing is worth substantially more than anything I've ever seen, and probably any house that I've lived in as well, because whoa, it's just so amazing. And I just, over here you've got your drive mode selectors. Basically, if you put it in race mode, you get even more sound. Over here you can see the little quad exhaust pipe button there. That's to help with the active exhaust system, the first Pagani that's had it, if I'm not mistaken. And of course your suspension button, and you've got your gear linkage here. So instead you could just shift on the pedals over here, but Pagani have made this car so that you can even shift it down here with that mechanical clunk, because all of the gear linkage is exposed, and I mean, just look at the air vents. Everything about this car is just phenomenally next level. And it's, oh, thank you so much to everyone here at the Daytona Group and at Pagani South Africa for giving me the opportunity to actually sit in this car. I mean, how many people can say they have sat in a 1 of 40 Pagani Huayra Roadster BC? It's just absolutely phenomenal. Oh, and I mean, just look here, everything Pagani, the logo down there. You've got a little storage bucket over there, and then you just greeted with those rear haunches that are so aggressive. And how cool is this? The launch button where you press it down there. Everything is just so phenomenal. Here's the roof mechanism, you just unclip those over there. And I mean, I suppose we should go through some specs, because this car produces, actually let's step outside, because I feel like instead of looking at my face you would much rather want to see the car. So stepping out, just not forget the key, pushing out 803 horsepower, if I'm not mistaken. 803 horsepower. And if you thought that was amazing, this car has got 1,050, I believe it's just over 1,000 Newton meters of torque. I mean, imagine what that translates on the road. It's just absolutely incredible. And I really hope I get to experience the Huayra sometime in the future. Of course, 20 referring to Pagani's 20th anniversary and the 20th anniversary of the Zonda, I suppose. BC stands for Benny Kayola, which was the first customer of Horatio Pagani. He bought the first Zonda, and I mean, just look at it. I mean, you could just stare at this thing for hours and hours and hours. These are also active rear spoilers that work in conjunction with the front ones to help you provide the most downforce you could possibly want. I mean, just look at this. The rear diffuser is just menacing. Everything is so perfect. All the carbon fiber lines up. I mean, just look at everything. It's just so amazing. And I feel absolutely honored to be able to share this with you. And I mean, if you just look at over here, like Horatio Pagani, all he could have done was just made these little latches. All you do is unclip that there, but he decided to add this touch to make it even more amazing. You just unstrap that, unstrap the one on the other side as well, together with those ones, and then you can have a transformer of a car, which is just absolutely phenomenal. And I'm just absolutely awestruck with this machine. Overall, even though, you know, with the added extra carbon bits in the rear wing, this car is actually 30 kilograms lighter than the Huayra Roadster. And I mean, to accomplish that, it's just absolutely phenomenal. I mean, downforce has also obviously increased. I think it's about 30% over the standard Huayra. Tires, you're looking at 22 inches, I believe, at the back, 21 inch at the front, with 355 section tires on the rear. So believe you me, it's got more than enough grip to handle all the firepower that's housed beneath that 6-liter twin-turbo V12 engine. Just have a look at that. Have a look at that beautiful engine. And actually, this car, or this engine I should rather say, is in development for the next generation Huayra. Well, not the next generation Huayra, the next generation Pagani. This one's codenamed C9, the next one is C10, and this is actually a development for the C10 Pagani, meaning that it is almost a brand new engine that is fitted into this car. And I mean, just look at this exhaust pipes and look at the Pagani logo. I'm not sure if you can quite see that, but if you thought, it's just so much attention to detail. Every single titanium bolt that this car has got the Pagani logo on it. And I mean, it's just next level amazing. Absolutely awesome. A massive big thank you goes to the guys here at Pagani for allowing me to film this car, to be able to sit in it. The Geneva show car that it was supposed to be, but thankfully the guys at Pagani and Mr. Horatio Pagani said, you know what, let's send this car to South Africa, because, you know, if this wasn't crazy enough for you, the Pagani Imola, yeah, the 1 of 5 car that costs 5 million euros, we'll be getting a customer car here in South Africa. So that'll be landing in the not too distant future, and hopefully I'll be able to see it as well. So a massive big thank you to everyone here who's made this possible. And yeah, make sure you stay tuned, because some exciting videos to come if I haven't uploaded them already. But until then, guys, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll catch you again very soon. Bye.